So I know I haven't uploaded on here for a while. I'm sorry. I don't have any excuse for it. I'm lazy, but I've been doing lots of other things that will come to fruition next year. I'm presenting this laziness to you without any context, so say what you will. January 1st this year, I made a New Year's resolutions video because I thought it could be like a vain attempt for me to actually stick to something. You know, if I make a video about it, then I have to stick to it because I've promised myself and the entire internet that I would do these things. I don't think I've kept any of my New Year's resolutions. I haven't actually watched this New Year's resolutions video since. I know I did a 3 months on follow-up in April, I think. I'm not going to bother with that one. I'm just going to watch the video that I posted on January 1st and see how badly I did at promising things to myself and to all of you. I am a disappointment. I'm optimistic that this year is going to be better. It has to be better. It has actually. It has been better. In terms of my feelings of accomplishment, things that I've achieved this year and things that I've learned this year. Overall, a very, very positive year. There's been some dips and there's been some hard lessons learned, but overall, I genuinely do believe that I'm a much better person at the end of this year than I was at the start of the year. New Year's resolution number 1. I have an alarm set every single day. We're off to a great start. I did have an alarm set this morning for 9, I think. I think I had another one set at 9:30, and that was when I got up. Needless to say, I still have that alarm clock, but I have not been using it every day at all. You're having a moment. Did you need a moment? Did you need a moment of attention? You've got everybody's attention now. Everyone's looking at you. You don't want to look at them though, do you? No. New Year's resolution number 2. Stop biting my nails. Didn't quite work, that one. I've been biting my nails since I was like 3, I think. Since I learned to chew, I've been biting my nails, and it was just a habit that I couldn't break this year. I tried, I really tried. I even got acrylic nails for the first time this year, and they worked for a couple of weeks because you're not gonna bite plastic. But overall, as soon as they started coming off, I was back on it again. It's usually when I travel. It's usually when I'm on trains or buses or something, when I'm feeling a bit anxious about, not being outside, relatable, but more just like being nervous for meetings and stuff like that. I don't know I'm doing it. I'll just be listening to music and then just having a chew and then look down and go, come on. If I just stayed home and didn't travel, they would probably grow, to be fair, but unfortunately I'm a busy lady. But here's hoping 2018 is my year. It's not gonna be. New Year's resolution number 3, upload at least once a week. Okay, I think actually I did pretty good this year, mostly because of the vlog series that we did for at least, I think that was like 25 weeks. But it didn't work out. I've never been consistent with uploads, because I don't want to just upload stuff that I don't like. So I'll just, if there's something that I think is rubbish, I either won't film it or I'll film it and just not do anything with it, Like, I don't want to put out anything that I think sucks. So at least it's not like I've gradually got worse. I've always been bad at uploading, and next year I'm not holding myself to anything. I have plans for next year, but I also know me, and I know that I can't keep my promises, so I'm not going to make any promises. Resolution number 4, I am starting morning pages, and I'm going to do morning pages for the whole year. Morning pages, let me just say, it lasted until I think like the 13th of January. Or something like that. It didn't last at all. Waking up and then just writing as soon as I get up? Nah. No, not at all. It was never going to happen, and I can't believe that I made it a resolution. What a waste of camera time. I'm not gonna, my brain is rubbish in the morning. I'm constantly just in a complete blur when I wake up, and it was never going to happen. It's easier to just scroll Twitter than write things from your brain. I didn't really feel any benefit from doing it anyway, so I don't feel like I'm losing out. I guess it works for different people, but nope. And I'm not ever gonna do it again.
Number 5, I want to eat better and exercise more.
Well, I mean, I joined a gym. I haven't been in about 6 months, because I started the gym thinking I'm gonna get myself a butt, and I don't like exercise. It doesn't give me joy. I don't get endorphins from it. I don't feel better when I've come out. I don't feel more accomplished. I feel exhausted and sick. So, didn't work out. I do want to start going to the gym again, because it's quite a bit of money a month, and that's money that I could have done better things with. All those months I didn't go, it's money that I could have given to charity. So I either need to cancel my gym membership and give that amount of money to charity every month, or go to the gym and justify me throwing money at them. I have actually started eating better, but only in the last 3 or 4 days. Most of this year, my dinners just consisted of a whole share bag of Doritos to myself whilst playing Fallout 4. That was most of my summer, because I was in a bit of a dip this summer. I wasn't feeling great. Had a little bit of a blip in the summer, but I'm on the up again. So I've been eating well. I've been eating a ton of soups. I've been eating a lot of corn meals, like the vegetarian stuff. So I'm feeling okay. I haven't felt any benefits yet, but it's only like day 4. So what do you want? I hate people. Go away.
I need to see more people. I need to start getting out more.
I did one. I actually did one. I have definitely seen more people this year. I've said yes to more things. A lot of last year I spent just holed up, in my home. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to see people. This year I've done way more. I've seen more people. I think a lot of it is because I live closer to my friends now, but I've gone to go and visit people. I've had people come and visit me, and it's been good this year. I feel more sociable, and it's led me to feel like I have a lot more friends than I always say that I have. I always say, I don't really have that many people, but I do. I have a lot of people who care about me, and I'm very lucky in that. Sorry, my cat is in her litter tray, and I can hear her scratching, and it's putting me off, because I know this house is about to smell of cat shit.
Be kinder to myself. I was very harsh on myself last year. And I kept chastising myself for changing styles and doing certain things. And I don't need to do that. I'm a perfectly good person. I just need to go easy on myself.
This one's a yes and a no. I would say that there have been times where I've been really hard on myself. I've really been comparing myself to my peers this year. When I see them accomplishing things either on my level or higher, I take that out on myself rather than just celebrating their success. I see it as my failure, and that's something that I'm acknowledging now. It's something that I'm don't touch the microphone, babe. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. There are times I think being hard on yourself is necessary. It's all well and good saying, be kind to yourself and allow yourself to have off days. Absolutely. That's normal. You can't put pressure on yourself 100% of the time. But if you don't put pressure on yourself sometimes, then you don't grow. You don't get anywhere. So there have been times where I have been hard on myself, but it's been justified this year. And I think I got the balance kind of right. I think there was a bit in the summer where I wasn't great to myself. I wasn't great to a lot of people. But like I said earlier in this video, I have learned a ton this year about myself, and about the way that I perceive myself and how I reflect my insecurities back on other people. I've also finally gained the ability to just not care anymore. Not in like a, sad kind of way, but I used to be obsessed with what people thought of me day in, day out. People that didn't like me, I was obsessed with trying to change their minds, and I finally kind of snapped this year when I had a lot of public stuff going on, some of which was my fault, a lot of it was not, but some of it was, admittedly. And I realised, there are always going to be people who just don't like me. Who cares? If they don't care about me, I don't have to care about them. And just in that, I've I've been kinder to myself by shutting those people out. It's definitely something you find as you get older. I think maybe I've gotten older faster than other people, if that makes sense, because for those of you who are older than me, I would hope that you're nodding your head vigorously to this, but as you do get older, your tolerance for people's crap just plummets. You know, if someone wronged you in your early 20s, you'll be adamant in your mind that, well, they didn't mean it, and they said they were sorry, so they're not gonna do it again. And I'm talking about something that's like deliberately nasty to you, you know, not like an accidental thing. If someone's been malicious to you, then you'll say, well, it wasn't their fault, and I probably misconstrued it. As you get older, you just cross them people off. You don't even think about it anymore. You go, right, away, done with you, fuck off, you know. And yeah, I've done that to a lot of people this year, and I have absolutely no regrets, absolutely not one, because shutting nasty people out has meant being kinder to myself. This is a long one, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try and write one song every week.
That didn't happen. I wouldn't say one every week at all. I definitely gave it a good go, but my taste in songwriting and my style in songwriting as well, they've both changed dramatically this year. I've gone from being at the end of last year where I was like, I'm going to write a pop punk album and it's going to sound like A Day to Remember, to writing an album that was going to sound pretty much just like After Laughter by Paramore. When that came out, I was like, I'm going to write music like that now. And I pretty much finished the demos for that album. And now my music style has changed. It's completely flipped on its head, you know. And I've spent this summer and autumn, mostly this autumn actually, writing this album that is going to be out at some point next year. It's nowhere near finished, but it's definitely going to be out, and I'm so proud of it. I've never felt so creatively fulfilled. I've never felt so proud of myself. I've taught myself how to produce decent sounding demos to take to producers. I've been listening to music that I wouldn't have usually listened to. I've got influences from people. I've learned like electronic drum machines and stuff like that. I have taught myself so much, and I think next year people are going to be really surprised when they hear the album, when they hear songs that come out. They're going to be like, is this the same person? Who knows? I am so excited, and I'm so creatively fulfilled this year. I'm so happy. And all of next year, all of it, not most of it, all of it is dedicated to making that music happen. You know, to put it from my brain to your ears. That's all I care about next year.
For the age of 25, I am keeping my hair this colour, just a dark brown, like between dark brown and black.
Look, I'm going to show you something now, and I want you to pay attention. See that? That's my natural hair colour, okay? It's coming through. We've got like a good, apart from this top bit, we've got like a good 4 inches or so. That's like 8 months of growth, you know. Yes, I definitely lightened it in the summer. I was pretty sick of having this hair that was so dark. It was pretty much black. It didn't really suit my skin tone. I feel like this does. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I'm thinking of going back to a brownish colour, just because this is starting to... It's very damaged and it's very sad, you know. I actually bought some henna from Lush a couple of days ago, and it arrived just before I started filming. So I'm thinking of just using henna dyes and just keeping it brown, especially for like the new year, new image, you know, music image stuff. I like this hair, and I'm gonna miss it, but I think it's time to go back to a brownish, you know, a light brown. I think not as dark as it was before, not as dark as the magnetized era, but I don't know. The blonde was good for summer, but I think I'm done now. And because I'm so obsessed, and I'm completely actually obsessed with growing my hair, I've been cutting it short on purpose so that all of my hair is the same length. It's very nearly there. It's just the back of my head where my hair was the shortest. It was about here when I filmed the video in January. It is now very close to being at the very bottom. So it's nearly all one length. I've been looking after it good, apart from the bleach, but shush. and the curling, but shush. I feel like me using henna, if I stick to it, and if it works, and if I like it, then it means maybe I'll never touch my hair again. That's a lie, isn't it? That's a complete lie.
So, I'm optimistic, and maybe by the end of the year, my hair could be there.
It's not. It's the exact same length. This video is already quite long, so I'm gonna do my 2018 resolutions in a separate video, but they're gonna be very different to this year's resolutions because I'm in a much better place now. I think I feel a lot more grown up this year, and I think maybe I might even stand a chance of keeping some of them. So stay tuned. There will be more content. Not gonna break that one. Might break that one. Dunno.